anoche cancer or your district minister you be through more light at the atoso na ya hwe the way forward papa any clerk asundrin come on pay
council
mama kwa ba baba menkomo ne nkwa ye wa ha na jamu de mato aye
yo ni ka ja se da kese be me radi nyankopon se mfio ha bi asani na Bruni Ramsey fi Switzerland eba kumase no nam so ma Ramsey asore so eba ye na ye hye hofa nti ni dika ebe chia Oyerepa mpanimfo ne obi o ha bia ni asan so achi atiefu nyina ne ahwefo nyina ye ba ya asem ye kakra bi se be bob dawuru ni aka bibi kakra yaka bibi kakra so afa ya asore no ho na amankrofo kwa do ni atu ye nsan so afra mu se Kwesi ade be ni dwumadi ni nyina pompom so mu nyina momra if se krowra otikoko so tumfo setutu autoso mienu ene sofo pani osofo Abraham opare kwa achi omugina ebabi
papa moderator
nti pese mu nyina moba na mobeti bi nti asem no ani se mfi o heavy asana nyame na madom so ehye no honimu nyam nti we yen team no a also celebrating the goodness of the Lord near the kakra account upholding the legacy in senior penny for ye no e say yen so a yen chim yen so etimi ye bi na omo beba no so etimi aye bi nti se nti aye wa ha e no
okay papa Presbyterian legacy no ebi me ade bia bia me gine bia me ka me say asori bia ni Ghana ha ye de discipline so just a basrefo ye ni ho me mbo bia din ye presby asem ne ye ka ye se Presbyterian discipline mi sokra mi nyi ba na asem me papa e kama mete ye ne se ukọ presby school a ukọ padwuma ye misa testimonial ye san se suban ne ntete no e wo ho e din legacy na basrefo wo ene ye pese san ya podi ye san so mu bi mu de to anamom
legacy ne ye bebre na ba ko di mu akotempa na kan Presbyterian discipline sa ahohyeso be ye nema ne kwanso discipline no fa ahonidie ho wa ho siesie wadwumaden a wo ye obuo ahobrase ne sa nema ni nyina ne ye cancel Presbyterian discipline and say Presbyterian no fa na dwuma onka echi obey adwumaden send boss o leave obey adwumaden obedi no kre wa adwumam oni nipa ntem be kama obey ne nema ne kwanso ti na press before dance eni ehun se ne kofem pa eni pese ye mra ye hyefen ye sa kai na nye ehurusie nku akeke ne mom ye kai se mpanimfo agya nema bi a sese yetimi ye na ye fa ni nyina bom ba kono no adwumaden commitment eche kan be kan wasem emra asoro no ba kuma se ha no se no dika kan ne bi ni ba bia o fi ha ko so ho nyina na krobi wo domo ahin kro na no kan wasem ye fa no kraso na nipa mienu bi ombeto koko na koko akrache fo papa na ne papa kakari omba no muka urada asem kire no ombagidi Inti every 2 weeks or one week bia no mu fi kraso nante doma o ba Ramsey asore I'm telling you ba Ramsey asore no mo say 1 week so asa akọ back inti we nyina ya ade a mpanifo di gya ya ahofama inti eno ne pesa mra ye di sa na ye sa so ehim kena bio ade ma ko so bio eye broni ba kan patriotism ene nyina enim ne ekoso se galamsey ni sa ne manema we nyina titunu nka president na enye ye ene so ba president so president phone bi akra misra because we aso ye galamsey no bi ene ne pesa sa nyema we nyina ne pesa emra ye shefen e be kaka ye ho obu adibu ye mpanimfo ukọ Presbyterian ni bi afia me pa cho de ye fa no kwa san to focus kwa primi kru di os me pa cho si o ya bia aha enanso ni nyina Presbyterian no kra ne ko na me kan asorum se to be akọ Presbyterian ni bi fia o papa we oni ho o ma we okọ be kan na ntisa me pa cho me ma mi ni ho pa cho me ma me ko eno ne pese de sa niema we nyina eba ahosiesie Presbyterian ni yemu be ebra bi say mintimi tutuma tare nguso aka me ho da bi abebo belt to be ye wo ho kama service anya oyo besi ma what dress kama ene Presbyterian ene so ni nyina yakọ enti na pese mra ye di sa anniversary pese sa ne me nyina ye kaka ya ho
okay mama nko Mr. Fifa eso Mr. Fifa anniversary afi etwa mu no ne efi ase launch ne last year busumi bia almost nya bibiye ye betimi ebu nkompo kakra koyechi na ya hwe bebia efi ase efi ye ne bebia ya bedura nyame adom Kwesi ada ye bewie ni nyina
Erade ase last year no August no ene launch 130th no papa Reverend Dr. Nachin Cancer na launch ye enti ye free ho no mo no ene ye share se ye be share dwumadie na se enti de ye ne se ho na ye se ne ye nye ye t-shirt ya ebi shami na enye nkae dun na afi ye mo dawro enkyere amanfo enti ye banimu bi no ene ye se de edi kan no yankasa yebekọ presbytery ye kọ ho no ma ye kọ akoye dinner na we ye dey raise funds e dey aboa dwumadie na ye ba be no eno so ye wi ye ne hwe se ye mofra no you say papa kan ye chichem ye ma enkwala no ne mpanyifo nyina nhum enti children service any JY eno so edom kọ Ratri Park na eno so ye kọ kire enkwala no said the Presbyterian ya mania ni yenhyehyɛ tie eno so ye ma omo ani gye ye wie ye de ye say a breakfast meeting na ye hwehwɛ eniema yensoso Ramsey afo wo say ye de papa kan ade no na afi ebusabusa ye ho nsɛm ye di ye ho nkomo eno so ka ho bi na afi so ye wie no ene ye hu say akuakuo no adwomto ye den ka ho ene no so ye adwense ye beto dwom na ye de yi nyame aye afi ye hymns no no na presby ye beto ye eno so de ye be ya fa ho ne nyina ye sua ye afi ye kọ ye nimu no ye hu se wo se bia ye drama bi
oye kire
bi na eniema esi ye no se bi esi ye na ye mu bi ni ho enti eno so be isa wo ye kire no na
chese Ramsey abakosem obroni Ramsey na wo de asafo ne ba ye no ekwan a onam so a ye kochi ni free soko de a wonam weremu a ne yere bepie ha na no papa ka se o kan se ni ma ne ye mareho wo se obrani atiti nti ni mamu anan ene wuye ntafo nyina wo
na enu achi kra no yire one ne ba ye so enya ahoden da
stroke
tama ye omosen call machi obayi ni ahoden e wo se wo so a obayi enti Ramsey amobreye pa ansa na omode nyame asem no eba kumase ama na bia beso ye so ti sa ne ma wa nyina ya kakai de wo se ye empanyimfo eso ni omudi nkomo ni omudi nkomo omo ewo nimdie asofo empanyimfo a ombeto Ramsey a omu nyina aba be kirekire week mu nyina yesua ya bakosem Presbyterian hyehyeye kwan ben na fa so baaye niema ya tutu ni nyina enti chese ye pese amansa hu se Presbyterian Church of Ghana Ramsey Memorial Congregation ye wade a eye na entity papa wo ho enti no wo mu a ma wani nye na ye wadwen se ade pa ya kira wo no wasua no wo de be ye adwuma enti saa niema no na be afini ya boso aba be si ne nyame ya adoma Kwesi da ye de ba wie
enti enne de na wo ho
enne ye drama kese
Ramsey drama ne ye ne
ne
anwumre
anwumre
everybody
no num anwumre
pepe ewo Ramsey congregation dum abusuafo baby e ben British Council no na wo kire nipa bi hu no na anwumre no num nyina mo me enko ne enkohwe kwan a obroni ne nam so obepie ha na ye nyame ama because menya sure say na won plan mu so no akora eba abrafo na ekopie hokọ fa ne baaye no ene ma ebepie ha se papa na ye asodan kase bi a yesi a ye de hye ye nyina ye ho animonyam ye de no so ebefam kakra na yatra dada ni mu ache yatra dada ni mu ache
na 130 years
na wo hwe sa abre ne kra na broni no ha na ni si you because ne nipa no so bebre sa ene ne yaya na ye nkomu ne obi bi sansa na da na modern san kan betimi aye extension wo ho a architect for ne so mo pese ye de ensa be kan de broni na ye no ye pese ye monument ne ka ho na da nyina ya kwabere papa no so wansem te se kotoko hene de ne nso ebe mu e wo hefa nyame adma Kwesi ada no
yo nyame ya ade pa
papa
enti na ye da nasem
papa
we are a day comes to say net down we na Ramsey Adiano. We are in 1907. Ramsey Adiano will see any day in fact a corner and Dibu and a sea for from. They say a dorsal. They create a sort of me and sack Kwesi Adebia. And also how you nip packing who buy and which some partner was until your dear radias is papa for cool pens when I've general buy. And now almost soon papa some more proud than to us so papa Pukajima and I drew papa watching cancer and the choir name. Now who rather than more than a day to consider will be Amra. Ram is about 4,000 capacity. 4,000 gallery say woman ni lighting. E dana e kama. Ye nyanya ye de wo sana bantam afford wo de ni twugu ye so fa. O de twugu ye so edurumre bi kwa na si no do ba bantam na ko. Na no ye de mu nkane abeto frame mo say de mo kire se panyi de panyi. Is great. Ntiama obi say Dana Hamilton nom Sonny Badu ni ko ma ba so be program is no song they say na wo so hu bebia na irada mi akra instruments mramba plus LED big LED screen bibia nti omo oba unhia so kwa bibia na mejina asafo na mu adekuru rase pa kotoko hene wa boyen papa waboyen pa waboyen ama baby aye dre wono ka ho pa bi ene mpanifo bi ka ho tinyambo akosi ada na ni monyam eba ene esofo panin so eba na kosi ada no dwumadie ba ko ebeta ho ne se eno na official moderator enye se asondan de nya nwie kura nti nya mmia no dedication number we dey official opinion bia no mo say be soon officially and no be di huduma kosiada nyame ayade to be frank say ura Sunday to message some mo hanyina mo kosiada
bi mo hu social media so
ura den mo
say we ura den
mean say last in o ma wi a
o ma wi da week mu me fa ho ne last week landscape ne kura o mo go so ye
no more test niema bi enti ye dey radi ase and all of us are proud of it e share radi so mo nyampa say asafo atimi aye BBC wokumase me use the whole presbytery Sunday bia no ha me apart from presbytery but Sunday
maybe na fafra hafo na e dia ni mu say ye bi ti wo eh me frifa enti kakra ka ho ye bre na ya so
akua ma me na papa so ase
papa ya di papa
amode ene niam a wo de awura dan mu di e chese the mechanic say nyame hira no won aboa nyina baranzi afo ya de ye twen sika sam ne ade ni we nti ye da obi ase na de esre ni say nyame ya adoma me da so homecoming homecoming ni ye say yi adadafo omo te ase omo ko ransi omutu kwan nyina
obi aware kra de na kopie baby
bia ye ko presbytery eno de ye ko food bazaar indoor games ye ko gi yani ni ye tie history ni ade na nyankopon ya adoma kwasi da no no nkono pepepa no pa ye ko edan kesi se de papa ye den e kan ye no te abusuafo mu a mobo nyina ye damase mo amwo abrochire mo amwo Ghana baby bia ranzia edamase pa na musika no so no ya ma ho aba mfaso na nim se nyame ya abre o mu se etwetwa bi da social media na emom kwasie da
fo ani behwe
ani em ebesi wo no
fo ani behwe
da social media papa Ode Ramsey afọ aka nyina
papa no simi si on so na mu adawase onyame nhira wate nyame nhira pa waya de waya de papa mpacho yo we ma be 10 seconds
make can say Ramsey asorba na bi adum nya Ramsey aka adum amie Ramsey na ma adum aye adum Ramsey atiti nipa wo adwuma hoduo mu yen sukuru so ye sisi presbyterian na ma nyama bebra aye nti ye nyina na ye asantema nyina Ghana ma nyina nti mu nyina momra na kosiara ye mo si ni nye urade aye wa de kese a waye
abusuafo ye nkomo na de nenso ye de bre ne nam anope ye di Ramsey Memorial Congregation APCG Presbyterian Church of Ghana ho nkomo we di 130 years na anniversary ne climax ye nyame adomo a kwesiada ebe ya pani behwe ya fade ne so de ye wonto ma bi abodwe sedem Ramsey ana ntoma a na abodwe ni ti edemu eno an ba bia wo bia me sure say presbytery mu kura wo bia wo beba bia fa ne fefra ne bra beboa na ye na nyame ase na enyefe osofo doctor anochen cancer we district minister wo Kumase the Roman Catholic mo ya archbishop ono ene sofo panyi anjuma nyina sine na so na Mr Moses Efifa secretary oye session clerk ewo Ramsey Memorial Congregation meso me papa soreba midin de Akua Asieduaa yes sorry na PSA lady the health and lifestyle abeto amoso anopa de asede ma perfect charcoal and coconut toothpaste o se en kan kire se apostle papa fluoride enim ya abusuani nyina age atomo amofra yusu empanyimfo yusu pebito nefa kofie nefa kodi dwuma na eni abusuani nyina akagine mu pebi etu aton a for 0541 545 653 and 0545 394 128 so meeting the Akua Asieduaa yes sorry up next health and lifestyle asubrin kamunyina.
This is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Yebembeo, yebulika, kola fianku. The health and lifestyle bromidin edi PSA ladi. Anope yebekasa afa asma ho. Yedi kan aka ho asam yekoye nimna myth. Yeka mytha ade bia yeka fa asma ho. Nanso hausa bekasa ba gaskiya ba. Enye nokre. Yene Dr. Divine aseye yawo amenuke or pulmonologist. Adult lung specialist. Ewo Konfonochi was head of respiratory unit, directorate of medicine. Konfonochi teaching hospital. Ti yebetwan komono se kojak farm. Kojak farm o yem konja hoda. Kojak farm kraimu na gaini kesio. Kojak farm na di procode aba. Procode no timi kata cold and a flu. Unuma symptomatic relief. Unya cold flu a yesi cold no kata no say virus na deba. The iron de virus yin tuase na yin tuase no immune system no na wo de be konti procode no boa e boost immune system no uti ya na ekọ hututu na ekọ ho ayehye na ekọ nti procode no ye pain reliever antipyretic expectorant ene ye antihistamine Kojak Taco toothpaste udi twu sen eno so bo amasene fita ball sen ho ban se wo so no here Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste we use no de bia eboa ema esen no eye den Kojak P Kojak F wose femfem wa eno an ye use 0531069945 0531069945 0531070020 Doc me patch show. Good morning.
Good morning, PC.
Yeah, I say invite to be our papa boy.
Madam was asking me akonya mode man.
It has a pass. So, asthma. A quite bena a faso enyensun so yahrawa no eso.
Yo, medawasi. Na mechia etifo ne ahwefo nyina. Na yare asthma ade a enyansusuanso ewo akrawa no so se senia yedikan eya desuade afa ho a ya kyerkyerem no ehunu se asthma no de ema no eba se obi a onye bi no o genes anase nneoma efra no a yede awo no a ne science no yeta ehu se eya na ewo ebusuim se obi ewo bi ebusuinim na ekyire no obi enye bi but ebi also etimi ba se yenim bibisa enso etimi ba but yenim se yade a yede wo enti obi a yede awo a wo sa genes ni bi ewo mu no ennioma etwa ye ho ahia te se mfuturo ni musie ni ennioma etimi ema atma ne ka ne ho no eba nipa na akwemu a na ama ennioma bi akoso ewo sa tubes ana ntukuro na ewo akrawa ne mu a ohomefa ohuni anu a eden frama ni wura ahrawa ni ma etimi twe oxygen na wohia ema ohumie ni timi eso no saa ntukuru ana chips no ema emu ehono na eno echi nso no ama yewo enam bia ewo saa chips ni mu a saa nam no ekamo a na ama se emu kwan na esisi ana ayeketo apa iteba ne saa na adani ho edi se ema nipa ne bowa ema nipa ne homia uti dedewum ema ne kuku eye ne tan ana ne kuku ye ne dududu eno echi nso no ema nipa no ete so ana homia obre sanume ade a eba wo asma mu a eba na eko na nso senia emu na hono no de bia da ewo ho a enjaida na emum senia emu hono no apegya akwakodru no eya etimi ba se da bi wo ho a ewo fom tisada na nipa ne ho ya bibia anse danye no na emum se eba se emu hunu no ekọ enim na epegya ni mu a na nipa ne etinka wo enema na medican abobo so se ne ho metini ade no na akofa sa enema no e de abre nipa no na yehwe na yema eni ekọ ho a ema ne eka ho se ebia emma nipa no enya nsunsuanso wa ahrawa no na emu nwanye bibia afa ho a ekọ enim no na ama nsesan no akoso wa ahrawa ni mu a ebedu bebi no afi se opese odanema senia ahunu no eba fom no na eho asem ka no ayedin te ma senia nipa ne ebrefa ne homie no se ba ekọ enim bebre ti we ni nsusuanso a etimedi free asma ne ba ahrawani
ase asma no manfo nte ase yi edi entia
yo madawasi se se na odi kan mix no edroso bebre efa asma ana krotwa ana antishiwa se ne beka na santikasa anim na de nti etisa ye se yembebre ye de atesem ana nimdia ankrofo ye kanwo ya no ene ye de nante nanso enye ni nyina na etisa efa asma yare hu na yenhwe ebinim ni yenhwe de eye nokre ene de a entisa na dedikan meka se titru Ghana ha anaye ebibrem no bebre na efa ne se krankro ya rete se asma a eba ase ntimi entu no eye honhom yare nti entoma ana obi na de ama ne wo honhom mu ana se eye duabo ana honhom bi na eye no na ekofa asma ne ba na emum ye doctor for de ye nam scientific evidence ana body mu hwehwemu a akọ ekyirifa ade bi bu poten ho ena yegina so edekasa nti eno na ama yehu enkyiremu a medikan de ma ye se obi wo asma na ye entukuru na choose na wona hrawanim na nyome bi akoso ama na hono nti na ma netisa na de nimfa ho ne ye se ye ni eduru a etimi etu ase ekura na emu nduru a etimi bua bre na ase kura nipa ne betimi abɔ ne bra sene ese ne efata ebi omu nso se ebi mu edwen se inhaler na ye use ana se pump na ana spray ahodo a ye de ma omo asthma no se u use pe asthma no beti aka wo so ana se u use a eduro no be ma se ebeye den se asthma no ebeko nti e man krofo bibiri esuru se ombe use sa nduro ya nduro papa etimi eboa na nokure wo mu ye se nduro no de nduro papa pa ayaye ni inhalers no na nduro no a inhalers no uyuzu a kituwe bi na omwadane na ama eba wo enframa kwan so a ekọ akra wanim ewo bibia eho no ahono na emu kwan no esisi nti eba ne sa na ama no ayemrese nipadua no ho behenhan ne se ne eho na ahono no emu kwan ne ebebie na ahenhan na manframa netimi akoyi na nipa no so eho etimi atono nti samum na edwuma eboa nipadua na sense de obenum a ebefa wo moje mu ansa na ebeye edwuma de obenum no ade a edododo a obenum a ebefa wo moje mu ansa na enya nsoso anso power ahrawa ni mama abrenyo mase no na ewosoro nti ema side effects anansoso anso bone efri eduro no enum hu no edoso bebre nti sese ya ye kasa ide eduro a ye de ma nipa owo ntihye wa na krotwa na asthma eboa ne pa no de inhaler anase de obetwe de afa na num na akọ ahrawanim eno pa ne eduro papa onipa bia o asthma eduro a oda so pa ye de onum te se asthma drink ana prednisolone ne salbutamol ana ventolin ne de keka ho no emboa efrise ebenya nso anso bone bibiri ewo wa wonipedua no so enam enunti ebi nso wo ho a se nkrofo dwen se wo asthma untimi nye exercise ana untimi nye sports ana se untimi nye gidigidi nti onipa bi o asthma enam se ka no ho a ema ohome etinti no untimi nto emirika nti se nipa no ya abofra ena okusko a epi a ne de na ejina nchen ono na ohwe nkrofo na omubobo ana omuto emirika ne ade ono de yema ne enyibi nanso de wo se eti ase efa ho no se onipa o asthma no na hrawa ne te se ya ka yeni asthma no enu nti onipa bia no unyine a ehia se hrawa no so enyini na senia onipa bia no utu emirika na we exercise eboa onipa dua no ma umpomu ye den no saa na ahrawa no so hia mpomuden nti exercise na eboa ma ahrawa ne timi nyini yie se obi ye abofra na onyini a ema senia wo sa ahrawa ne ye adwuma no etimi aye adwuma yie etimi edi akoso edi ne adwuma yie enu nti so obi o asthma no enti ontimi nye exercise a na ekire se ne asthma no enya ade a eni wo ho a ye hwe ne yie enti na ema asthma ne ha no enti oso okwa ayaresa bia ne ye hwe ne yie na eboa ma asthma ne ebrase se ne be ya okwan afa so a ye kirekire omuma omutimi use eduro no ansa na omo exercise ne se ne be ya exercise na entimi ma no emba ye won krofo bibiri a omo agidin a omo asthma nanso omo etimi agidin obi was sports nti obi ti say David Beckham na obo bowling ana Michael Phelps no so oswimi enyina so enim say obi a odware ensuo de odi ti say ensuo na say e was otua ne ho so asthma enso waje world records ahodo bibiri wow yesan wo obi nso wo Ethiopia ono so ye Gabriel Selassie ono so etu America ko long distance America to no so asthma nanso sankrofo nyina no enam nimdi aba omudi sunti no eboa omuma omutimi eye ho adwuma yie ma omutimi ye de wo so omuye nto asthma en wo say esi wo kwan se untimi mbo bra enya obibia e wo so ye eno echi ebi modwen se asthma no eye yare a esai anansa yare ti se tuberculosis enam from ana de se covid tinipa ne bowa na ohumi from mwane bi ko mu a na ama usu wenya yare ni bi asthma enye ensa yare enye aboa bi ana se James bi enede sa asthma no edeba se ne dika ya chirichirim no genetic ade nti nipa no ye de awo no na nneoma bi a etwa ne ho ahyia no eba na akwan mu a nipadua ne empa na asori eti asa ade na ama ni tubes no ana se ntokruwa na ewo ahrawa nim no emu kwan no etimi esisi na ama yare no ada ne ho adi nti eno nso de efa eno ho no ebi mo so dwen se asma yare a eye nkora yare nti mpenyimfo enye bi eno so enye nokre asma yare a etimi yakora etimi ye penyin etimi ba abra nipa ne ye akora na ne nkwada nyina no eda ne ho adi ma ne ho se yare ne da so wo ho ebetimi aba abra nipa ne ye akora obedru ebia ne mranti brema na ne mama wa brem no na ayete se de ateko a on hyeda ntinka bebre a ebeto aso se akopim se nipa no ebe free mu etimi eba se ebe basa se oye abofra ebedru ne mranti ana ne mofra ne mama wa brem no na ayete se de ateko ana brase na nso benyini adu bebi no na asamba etimi su esi se no na ya na ye nkrofo bebre awanwasem enti se nipa ne enyini wedi 40 50 mehu obi kura wedi 70 oni asmada sa time no na eda ne hu edi ma ye hu se wo asma ye nhwehwemu a esi su dua se asma ye ma ne ndru so no yakopon adom ne hu eye a obo ne bra eto ne bra so nti asma no etimi ba ewo mfie dudu a wedi bia nti eno nye awanwasem
na to ama
sa na eti
ewe ko bi de kwesi bi aba o se no oni oba bi oho na oba nda kro na okọ school wo se okọ urina okọ akwaye ne hu okọ se bi okọ junso
okay
pampa na oho no bofa ne hwenimu no a wanfa na yi no a na yi na wuhia na nko few minutes and ko du hospital no wunti o stage ben na bedru sama wakọ hwia junso keke na ebetimi ama na free musa
yo medasi FC miss no anase atesem wa enye no kwene ba so a mebebo so na odi abenti emedese we bisa sa asem no na de wo enu mu yese nkofo embu asma omofa ne se yare a eka no ho a ema ho metika kre bi na echire no ateko ana abrase nti enye hu enye ade a ebetimi eku asma ya yare a etimi ku ni papa na se na edikan aka no afi 2020 mu no Ghana hanko ano mu a yete eba hospital a yenim se asma ne ka homa ana edimu akotena emamu wi no mu 1979 Ghana hanko a by no kura no yenim se de wanko hospital a ya record edo so chance na asma nye yare a ewo se eku nipa na se ne oka no Johnson no enye keke ma obi a o asma because obi a o asma no ye onioma e friend trigger factors and which they say enioma bi eba saa nipa no akwan mu a nipedua no esoritia saa de ne se empe saa de no saa onioma na ekoso no na emase nipa no ne ntokruwa na wa ahrawa na tubes no ema emu kwan na ehunu enti saa nipa na ura washroom na ote pampan na eje se pampan na no odin ma no dodoa ne nipedua no ema ahrawa ne mu tubes na ewum anase ntokruwa no emu hunu kesepa na senie eba kesepa no na inhaler ne nkra ne intimi anso ano ansa na yedini du hospital nipa anso se ohome na ekọ ahrawa ne mu a eno na etwe oxygen na eye ade a eboa ma ohome esom enti se ohome ete saa ana ote so saa kodu baby na oxygen no ekọ form kra brode ni pedua no ebetimi akosora ato ama wetimi enya nkwa enam se ugusu ehome nya oxygen na oxygen ne take form kra enema nipa ne frim enti eno kire se saa attack na eba no na anu odin na eba prekope ema na hrawan no mu ntokuru no emukwan ne sisi kese nti by the time wa yehu se attack na ba na yedi ni kodu hospital no na nipa no efrim eno ni ade ba ko a ye ka ho asem bebre se omo asma na end time ba no omo pa so no mota ewu free asma efri se bosumi miensa bosumi nsia na ababa akubi nti ofa ne se ni asma no enye de eha adwen bebre ti se de almost every day and a week be an oten kakra se yare ne wo ho tani pan de wo nim se e yade a etaiba ana ewo mu a hanu ntino neni wo ho a efutu edema ne bia no otie nipa na eba once in 6 months no okaze onyuzu inhaler na inhaler no kura no ebeba no na bebieda no kura na wonim bebieda obehwe ho no na inhaler no a expire because na neni se da enko ho ma na adwen because de bia no onenam ho a entime ba sankrofo ni titiru na da ebeka no ho ebeba no eba kese pa na eba kese pa na etimi ba prekope sa time no senia the okan no inhaler ne embe no by the time yensum yedin bedu hospital no na edu echiri sisi ya make say yewo abranti bi a odaji aresapia da ICU sisi ya na asemo emobo efri say 8 years ago ena onya ne first attack ena yede ne ko hospital ena ye man indro yakopon adom kra ye mane baji konfanoche aresapia ewo bibia ye wo no ehwe asma yare ema yede na tunru so na so ojatum no mba e say enya ade a na etaiba last year ye sanje ne to hospital ema yeyi no ye man indro ba neni anse da anko ho 3 days to time yede ne baji no yare na aba na otifie na o use inhaler blue nkwani bi blue nkwani bi nso emboa wo asma mu saa sese efiri se edwuma ya se na emu na hono no ema emu kwan no ebie nanso se na emu na hono no enye ho hwe eno nso na ya ade ya ha adwen pa wo asma no itini santi no abadendenden ma yede na to ventilator so sese ya kase da ICU ye bo mpa ya ma no ye ya afem de ebetimi ase obetimi enya ne nkwa Iten was the asthma no ediagro. Area any brain.
It has a doc. The last one I bet me a copa 3. And I also your points. No,
a beautiful brain. Okay, with me I can't.
And she asthma and a part 2, you have a copa 3 near Twasso. Asthma no. And found dear in near grow. Na yes, say, Gainica syrup on your now PB annum. Or your bar, quadia, or messes in flow ye. Who menstrual pains or cycle no easy so. A Gainica syrup, Iona pharmacy, and a diaba ebeba will libido form a Gainica syrup. A fay or menopause, one wish show when your hot flashes. Cacrabina both unfono papa, they be out your man's song. Yes, when your menopause when tra. The patrol basu, may sure. You soon Gainica syrup no, a bebwa. In your manquada, happen for anyone your man for. When you be at all, there were pharmacy shops more, Ghana over the counter and after hair bar shops more. 059 0597 216047 0597 216047 0597 216037 0597 216037. Happy birthday to you, Nyankopon Inshaw. And ye will birthday Rosemary any Rosamond Okain more adakwaja chi Nyankopon Inshaw mo nyina mo yenta Rosemary any Rosamond Okain. Happy birthday to you adakwajache ena mo Nyankopon Inshaw na onyemo kese anopai ye name Dr. Divine I say yaw amenuke we pulmonologist adult lung specialist ewo Komfoanoche we head of respiratory unit Directorate of Medicine Komfoanoche Teaching Hospital. Yabeto aso asthma ho komo ne die doctor. Eda se na wuchia obi no masowa no. Obechia obi ana.
Yo. Ene de mechia mere na machia ebusuafo amini omu edwuma Komfoanoche Respiratory Clinic, NHS clinic na Nyankopon enhyira nyina. Nyankopon
enhyira so many thanks for coming. Na menyo kese. Obi si at this juncture ye be change over. Me move over Kwesi Park will be take over. Or the more cross over the ode bano ina disafi emoshi eye OBT agenda encantadios adios ibeshia.
plus Salamem shows. To wit, the more things change, the more they remain the same. Mr. Speaker, on the 15th of May 2026, the NDC government issued a statement announcing to the country that we have exited the IMF extended credit facility. Today is just about 9 weeks after the IMF left town. And today, Mr. Speaker, I don't want us to consider this loan application in isolation. In fact, if you look at the 3 reports that we are about to approve, plus the budget, we are about to approve almost $1 billion. Yes? $300 million currently for education. The education minister is doing his best. About $500 million for the roads minister. About $22 million for the finance minister. And if you look at the net borrowing in this year's budget, about $180 million. So 9 weeks after the IMF left town, we are about to approve $1 billion for this government. Mr. Speaker, I don't have a challenge with the purposes they have stated. In my 3 terms in this parliament, I'm yet to see any loan facility that cannot be justified. So I am not about to argue about the uses to which they want to put these resources. But Mr. Speaker, there's a reason for which 9 weeks after the IMF left, this government is asking us to approve almost $1 billion. It is because their domestic resource mobilization measures have failed. Mr. Speaker, in Committee Room 1 and 2, the Honorable Atuforsen promised this republic that they had a proper fiscal strategy, a better one, which was that they were going to remove taxes, not bring new taxes, and that they were going to grow revenue to 18% of GDP. I seconded the motion in this seat that day, and I said, if he would do that, we will all support him. Mr. Speaker, the outturn for 2025 shows that they have not been able to achieve 18% of GDP. In fact, in 2 different reports they've published, in one they say 15.7, in another one they say 16%. Meanwhile, they inherited 16% of GDP. It is because the domestic resource mobilization measures are not performing that 9 weeks after the IMF left town, they have gone back to the debt markets, and they are now asking us to approve close to about $1 billion for them. Mr. Speaker, the only caution I will give to them, I've been on the other side defending loans, and I'm on this side looking at it from another lens. So the only caution I'll give them is that, first of all, our debt sustainability is something they should pay attention to. At the beginning of every administration, like we said about a year ago, you start with stability. And then when your revenue measures are not performing, like we told them, you start borrowing. And it is when you don't pay attention that debt sustainability becomes a problem. Mr. Speaker, this government has made a choice that it will use the limited resources at
What to say on Thursday, 23rd July, Yen Finance Minister Dr. Kwesi Atuforsen Ebekinkan mid-year review our parliament ana
ampa mate na dem kwa mid-year fiscal review.
Jene who say eyo oman ho accountable sasai a trust ikadodo a oman no enya ene dodo a yede aboye ho bra ene busumi nsia etwemu de oman no etumi aye ene nia oman no esusu se obeye busumi a eda yenimu wa afimu
nti ehwe se ne busumi nsia etwemu ekoya na
sa pepepe so oman no ho sikasem entutiye asesa aban no betumi de nhyehyeye Hello.
Sina. Ezai.
Who no so eh?
And then I go.
What to say on Thursday, 23rd July, Yen Finance Minister Dr. Kwesi Atuforsen Ebekinkan mid-year review our parliament ana
ampa mate na dem kwa mid-year fiscal review.
Jene who say eyo oman ho accountable sasai a trust ikadodo a oman no enya ene dodo a yede aboye ho bra ene busumi nsia etwemu de oman no etumi aye Any near or mine no say obey, Bosumia, a dianimu, or a fimo.
And see, send your Bosuminsia, a trimo, a coyana.
Sa pepe. So o mine no ho sikasem into tear as a sar. A buy no bet me de and she.
Ebzafo, video Hunsisiano, the convoy of His Excellency, the former Vice President and 2028 flag bearer of the NPP, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Abramo Dravi, Moko, in Sawam prisons to go and visit Chairman Wuntumi. And I'll pay a bedi sound common. A BC say is Bawumia endorsing illegalities there. Wuntumi jailing for wrongdoing. No, or no, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Assistant believes here, it's part of near banner with a judgment, you know. Want to be your bonny and he's showing as a party leader, showing party solidarity in support, say, party neutrality. And they made it clear that call, you know, but some just a party neutrality, and that Bawumia sanctioned party lawyers in penny for more, or more lawyers or more MPP more. Except can be a some of our appeal. Now, only a year, Chairman to me in prison. It's on the pay the bedisa and common. Then again, you saw Kojo Ponkroma making the points about the media budget review and the fact that the free IMB and I recently Yakako Bobuziande, Dr. Case a lot of force about Parliament. Media budget review, and as the short clip indicated, no, the car, Yenya, and as the car come on for the year 2026, saying that when ya, dear no dear year. The next half of the year, no so they're not all by year. Jano pay bedisang komono. And of course, on still Dr. Bawumia, something has come up this morning and I say menim pay for a dehon komo. Then also the bedehun and komo. We shall be doing Kwesi Parker Wilson, we be a crab BM at the Oyerepa TV. So the OBT agenda. That is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda on Facebook app. Oyerepa TV Ghana. Oyerepa TV Ghana. Ghana near GHANA Ghana. But what they are like a page, you know, for come and go home. The kind of amount. If you are on prayer, you can watch us on Facebook and also on YouTube as well. Like public first time on YouTube. Now it be a phone lines now. Then you join the conversation with your thoughts this morning. Ebushia, and then Thursday morning, 23rd of July, 2026. Once again, welcome to the conversation. Ebushia no pay benefit Tennessee, and then Thursday. My usual guests are already seated. Professor Charles Mafo, Provost, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Ken University, or another pay. Prof. Akwaba. Campus the dean.
Oh, Boko. There's a transition coming up.
Yes.
First of guest, new vice chancellor coming in. No one here prepared.
And one more prepared for that. Okay, we wish them well. Dr. Eric Bimpon, political and economic policy analyst, or another pay. Doc, Akwaba.
Yeah, been here busy.
Number 2, Bibia Boko, dear.
Oh, Nyamiadum, Bibia Boko.
Yeah, that, Yamiasi. Muhammad Danfo, or Yando. You say, I want to meet the source of financing. For those of you who have monitored, on any Dr. Frank Amakoke, Ashanti Grand Minister, you know, there seems to be some little, the minimum kind of banter with jobs or whatever it is. But Dr. Frank Amakoke, Ashanti Grand Minister, Yadi B and Ra, that deserves some commendation. And not just the commendation, but I think they unya saying betum. Oyando was my junior or secondary school. Maybe I have my bio sister was him. Now, Dr. Frank Awakwene say, Paul said, watch the campaign. On one point, air solicitor for funds. I'm going to to the Facebook say a man from some would donate no. The best say some would donate no for support for non the campaign. The moment number is 0242 289118 0242 289118 Paul Kobnayando. But your kid will be inside. It's out of the Razy France Amano or Yando or Ashanti Regional Secretary. It's a messer. Mu pesa mu support no ya na wadonate the number here 0242 289118 0242 289118 kito e fe ne yibima kito bi enso why am fa support brana am se wo bre da no pedia ase be mom nka ye se wo bre ntia mo support no video no besi ho e be ko enkomo so no pay ebusa Dr. Mudbamia, ne way na ready ne statement na pa me issue na ho am fan to mami. Na me pick the sort of prof and doc on the matter. Na say atembidi akoso bebre. Amanfo mu dijo mahama temendo ya lady a owo Kumasi Dwabe. Omso mbe fa no koye. We dijo mahama te fa atembidi na ebuboa o. E du na e du atem na nkasa. Enya gro. Supaw e wo horo. Kama na wina NDC branch baako ono wa Agona West ono so super Dr. Baumia na doc issue statement say won sumo bia so monkocha branch no in fact no ka say da branch no ma che no omo no court ya man bill 200,000 Ghana cedis a branch no meet sa condition no nti no ka so da so dem o meet the bill condition so da so dem na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia declare ta say on Suma Ghana Police Service. So Monkwati Abrantian. No, dear, as far as is concerned, dear. You say ja man for no much magani on issues. What matters most? A year and Yoma in here Ghana 42 or say Kamasem. Nenye atichache basa. Na we share statement, let me read a portion of the statement you say. Dr. Baumia wishes to state clearly and unequivocally that he has neither lodged any complaint nor sanctioned any prosecution against this young man or any other citizen. He does not desire and will not endorse the arrest or prosecution of any Ghanaian in his name for speech. Dr. Baumia has been the subject of insult and falsehood throughout his public life. He has never responded with the instrument of state power, and he will not begin now. His conviction remains that the answer to offensive speech is better speech, and the answer to falsehood is truth, not handcuffs, courtrooms, and crushing bail conditions imposed on ordinary Ghanaians. He therefore respectfully calls on the Ghana Police Service and the Attorney General to discontinue this prosecution and any similar actions returned to his family, and any similar actions purportedly undertaken on his behalf, and to release the young man to return to his family and his livelihood. Ghana's democracy is strengthened when its citizens, including those who oppose us, can speak freely without fear. Dr. Baumia forgives the young man, wishes him well, and urges all political actors to channel their energies towards the issues that matter to the Ghanaian people. It's an pay, Senya, Matia Free, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. On smart police bia say on Chabranton. What now say on Jan quickly. Doc, really let me start with you on this. But no, let me start with Prof. Support the independent here, Dr. Baumia. Open Asempa and candidacy has indicated right here on this platform. Doc, ABC near Unipai a smacks of hypocrisy, a smacks of say or encouraging people to insult. There's a difference between a man for a show margin. Any amount for a dink of water in the name of Maitera Magnet. It's in your way, say, sebi, or encouraging the young boys to now insult more people across the country. What's your position on this matter?
I'm in chair a team for Sano Pay.
Right.
menka say paka in terms of make us a anglo for no ya but answer me two American side so say e o madwene
okay
and said you can democracy no obi atunya na adwene
right
and da make say uta ubie wa no pe obi aso akonya so obi na no
right
nti say ba me ade we abeto abontra am so no agidi say there will be a section of the population that will be against it to be honest with it with you I'm against it too.
You are against Bawumia's statement.
I mean, I'm against it in a nice way, in the sense that it is purely politics.
Yeah, Bawumia, you know,
it's purely politics. Everybody knows this because I mean he's in opposition now. Presently, the Nemegu Apaswa tosses here.
Yeah,
and the opposition made it look like say it is an infringement on people's what right.
Okay,
and in Kabab one was saying. Because at some a group who join you who can be me who say you are also against it. What you say? And answer Ghana laws and the India. If I'm baby name about me, as a way and I say, as a way did say, oh yeah, I said the way they say, Obi the reporter, I said police near Kochubi.
Yeah.
Into so we did not. It is on report there. Other than Ghana,
or a former vice president.
Fantastic.
Or a former vice president.
And Paka, this is the education. And again, what? As a person of his caliber, we are Ghana a vice president. Nyamenko could be president.
Yeah.
The Jamaican Nyamenko is a Yajamidi.
Yeah.
And Tibia. Yamia Bemuna Brahma man president. Such a character, no. Sabi, only who be. In other words, you are almost like a national asset.
Yeah, he is a national asset because the former vice president, right?
And you know, percent people for interest. No one dano. The Mahama Kotra Nunia play more, I must say, or an asset of the nation. There's the protocol of the state, and there's a board of buy. Until this what you contrary. Ninia cry. Unse baby, Ninia drive on.
Yeah.
I'm more cocky taho baby.
Yeah.
And people for can. You know what I do. All those who catch on say. They should also consider the fact to say, Ninia name will cross here security. At that point, what Bemu you educated listeners, you catch listeners. Listeners say, maybe we are the politics. In fact, that is why I agree with people who say it's just a mere hypocrisy. Because one no, it is uncroftful. Do whatever you don't expect the state of Ghana to sit aloof.
Go for dinner tema. He doesn't expect the state of Ghana to say, "I'm transferring for dinner tem." Because you're mining Japan as a former vice president.
Dr. Bongomifia, who Ghana who fee. He's a shadow president, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know. Many are doing
but the statement was say, and if you look or say, he talks about he believes that on offensive speech, I'm quoting or say, his conviction, Dr. Bama's conviction remains that the answer to offensive speech is better speech.
And what is better speech? Offensive speech, you know, who speaks better?
It's why
if I know offensive speech, no one you should come and speak better. When would people do that? When people are punished.
I see.
Until you punish rot, nothing good comes out. You see, when we get here, we do a brochure from a prank and a fifi. That's the whole point. You're punishing no. And when it is coming out, it comes out anew, better. I wasn't expecting you to keep quiet because you would have failed to take advantage of a very fertile political contest.
Yeah.
It's a very fertile contest. They say, why we do at the moment? Because we are accommodating. You are.
Yeah.
But Sebasa Yanyare society. Ebasa Yanyare on my team just say nkofo di atamanza na yaka just say one can we just oh yeah.
It's what he has done with this statement in your view, you know. Could it be said he's emboldening others to follow the same by insulting of one?
Technically, that will be an implication of be a bit me a draw, okay. But I don't think say me intention no. Then I make a just say omo cancer no. I don't begrudge them. Okay. They have the right to. This is discourse analysis. They can draw implication from whatever. No, but I don't think that is the vision of Bawumia. What I know, it is the vision really. And I say,
political capital.
It's a purely political capital.
Mati, Medasi.
It's a purely political capital.
Let me quick comment on that. So, Doc. I mean, probably say a political capital, but again, we share the statement now.
Okay, I remember somebody analyzing baby fracture dog. Who has your baby? Look at what he told the guy. He said he wished him what?
He wishes him well and urges all political actors to channel their energies towards the issues that matter to the Ghanaian people.
And what
it's when you matter to in Bawumia's view, it doesn't matter to the Ghanaian people. Economy, education, CD. These are the issues that matter to the Ghanaian people.
Very wrong. And I experience to when they are saying say Nipana Sebi. You see, it does not even make a mere even a common logic. Say Nipana will do at them no. You wish him well to do what? To continue insulting you. Wishing him well. Immediately you know say it's just politicking. It's just politics and nothing else.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Doc, Bawumia say you do be at your handcuffs asem and your court asem. And yet, in fact, he was say to quote us, say crashing bill condition imposed on ordinary Ghanaians. And yet, bill condition they say money pa a call how because boy that chini 39 years 200,000 Ghana to this bill. Onyaye into them see the crashing bill condition about me Canada. That is a clear example of crashing bill condition. What are going to say? We do what you have to accommodate him. Man, on channel. I agree channel watch it. Man, come on channel.
Kwesi,
meet you.
They can match a half 1 year. Now, match my brother back on Prof. And your brother.
Yeah,
my brother back on pensioner, prison service.
Right.
Mr. Osabuaje, ordinary mama, or a quarrel about or more equateso. I mean, shall Kwesi,
with you.
I say, I'm not pardon me by needing Komobi. Look as if I said, not profit who be the needing Komono.
You're right.
So just say, baby, I got a drone. So just say, your politicians, you know, only serious kakra. Now, Omo and Kai who say yes or so no. You can kind be ye tease. Me kra me te hanu ya me o chechire ni se me na mabontin no obi eka bibi fa me ho na obu manimti a me ya so dia se na obi a nyame aye wadom no de aduru sampempenso we ya say we state man
I say so you
no, please. And you want to be treated.
One of your person.
And you on the betray.
You follow Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. One of your friend Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Kwesi, two bosses side you we no ya na times. Would they have me pa?
No, but
I'm about to be friend say I didn't make kasa ya o ma me kasa. I'm for friend bisabe.
Doc meeting for kasa.
So just
but Doc you for Dr. Egbempo.
Miss
you follow Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Would you ma me
meet you. Meet you.
Kwesi, me mpa me ho asem no na e frame me Dr. Bempo me boy.
Right.
Immediately obeba the political limelight no. Obeko contest obe win no. Obe take the slot of a vice president of the nation for 8 good years. Untimi mfa wo ho toto me ho. So just say we a statesman, what's more mine if in few watch? And so our crowd, what's a presidential candidate for a major political party like MPP?
Yeah.
So just there are times we issue statements the statement at times contradicts itself. So, of course, why do you forgive? You see,
no, that channel.
No. Eden, what they check. Say who here, dear. Nanya answer to it, no, dear.
Right.
What they check day.
Right. You have a point.
Yeah, you see, you
have a point.
And you may be odd man. Yeah.
But okay, what no so what for me? But me dia chow. And say me ya na say the acknowledgement say what for me.
Say all creative bibi say ono nsoma obi ano. E ho na mpese wote ne ho ase say won ne ho bio.
Okay.
On di ne ho bio. Baumia of Bank of Ghana no. So what you say? Enye wono an ye obey vice president for 8 years. They say we statement. Eti bibi esia. Omo mo hwe emra so no so mo de mra ekasa. Eti me I wish say kasa statement we no. Eba no. Ekabia onka asem fufuro bi. Ba onka asem no omo nsa contradict no. In the first place, we say you forgive the person.
Yeah.
Secondly, you wish the person well. You wish him well in what sense? Say I'm sure you're the politics best or my Ghana.
I think.
Kwesi so oko TikToker. And obi kan ye ho na ye nyina yakugu. Na utie nsema epie free Ghana fo anu mu a. Ghana no ane enimu no eni ana.
O me say adwenche.
Kwame Nkrumah Ghana no adwenche na didi atem no mebo a.
So say adwenche. If I just when you oppose me, I say
No. When you oppose o. When you say bia watchre wadwin bi ene one wonya adwen. Say ne krata de bae no memene ne nya adwen ena me kire madwen.
Right.
Me didi natem. Mindi natem. But to the sense of fenipa. Che obetimi fo obi and you be private party nyina di natem. And you are telling us say yema sadia we nkoso na yema ensua. Edi asem krani. Munya politics sem na munya jasadra moye no. Eye cheap politics and amanfo ye no. They should stop it. Ayawa ma o. Yamanzo ebikita gadgets ibi.
Yeah.
So what I say? What about if they open to TikTok? No muhu sadia we ya. Omuso be sua say eye kasa papa.
You can titi oba ye en fa on TikTok ni wa.
Debbie, what is in here? What do
okra wonhwe wetwem.
Kwesi. Prof, you will teach me teaching.
Right.
Say at the end you're wrong, na repeatedly people learn.
Okay.
I say teacher or child they are waiting. Now where who say waiting? Now probably so who say teacher eating. Omunsuan.
No,
Omunsuan.
I see.
It your best say youth no. Na mami bi kura de yes we 49 years.
49 years
mami 49 years.
Me nana me want to say.
No kasa ansem hunu we. Na sa mami we no se de 1 billion kwato so a. Ye crash one.
And he gets support because the big sis and the big sis suffered for the party and I will die for my party.
You die for the party. Or no, all corner so hwensem hunu a osa keka.
Na we be so.
Na hwe atade bi e hye no. What they kasasa?
Uncle had your business here. You should go
and read the history of the big
business there.
Because mummy nya sa politics we do. Sa politics we no e kwaso sa e time o come no. Ye nya ni petitiro bia na dwumu da o say oba be e say
be politics.
Oba be politics.
Is be atem didi enko a.
Mate. Ehu hia.
Iti ebusia the statement na mo hu ye no but my guest this morning and Dr. Mudba Nyadwen. And just because a former vice president, the state has every authority. The Abranten as NDC near Abranten no yes, but on the flip side, no who's a man for sending messages say NDC force was Shadana on person equalization because as a man Omudia termina MPP for into almost 2 way Eddie Ashim na a balance equation no. It's in that Dr. Bame person oye no free money. Okay.
And so that is why, and I agree with the person who said this.
Yes.
And Tina Esenka, straight. But like I say, NDC for one person be colonization. So I want to disassociate myself from the whole thing. Where you stand. But to make it look like maybe a strap for we come and then you go ask you go to forgive. Nobody
channel.
Here, build this society with free speech. Now we can't open there. Now can me and go channel there. Do I ever in a channel? Into so the channel there. No, I ever no.
I see. Jebusia, yan shining so sa. Yan kase mo bi anche na dwene. Ya etie na obi a kire na dwene. Nanso so atemidi bi anim. You have the right to kire wa dwene. But o kire wa dwene no. In the atom. Yan fancy ho. Na Prof Adamfo, Jema untumi this week. Ochurabai kukum ewo insawam no kase yenra. There's a delegation from the NPP led by His Excellency the former Vice President and NPP flag bearer for 2020 election, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Omoko Serrano. And that is the video you see. Omo convoy ni much say Omoko Kosara eye won to me. Now no announce was called court. And no announce exactly in field prison. You could court. You know, instead I can't just say two other cases ever court. The Tano Nirim Forest case and the Exim Bank case. It's in Ninginano, so I can in Nimye. Ninginano, Obefi prison. And na Akwa court until otherwise it's a court kese because say and high court judge ni no watumra and ntino I will say mujano until then obetwimu ewo insawomwo. Doc, some say I mean but my husband dey quite interesting. Oye there minimum so what kind judgment in dia say with default the judge no akache and say kwana kodem the Bamiam supporting na person which I say, won't you onye bonibia and na judging with jelino. From where you said, is that how you see it?
Kwesi? And yes, I am a huno.
Me too.
And yes, I am a huno. Me who say, person much say, judge na ebony.
Child, I'm sorry, you're a political prisoner.
Oh, any obey me a man no caption. What does it? It's allowed.
The politics in the action at two.
And I'm saying, obey my man a caption.
Me too.
With my caption, no. So they say, but I don't know reality now.
Okay.
So they say, the young guy, no, obi papa, obi wafa, obi ba, obi nana, obi nyabema, and I can want some sano. So they say, adia, me monsieur free money. Say yede emu Kwesi ya me no beko yenye di simu wi akunkuro no obi ada
no
obi aba no o de liquid soap ahoro ne nsa dokon no ayaye no ene hyeto no ene sade no no wadibi ta no okọ ye ja ho so just say ye nya hwe.
So we are actually comforted that the party is still behind them.
No. Na
very comfortable.
O tena ho amankofo abechechero wure. O tena ho. Nipa na o mu ba abechechero wure, unim de wo mutrim. Unim say ye Ghana for ehwehwanimu party the whole world it so. Ye ehwehwanimu ankasa. Di oni Ghana ni edi dwuma masa dwene ko akiri. So one mina nko akiri a na asemba wo hu say Ghana for ye be cho boy say and that's one besa ko me boa
o some be periodically
there be tie
because and then some be call their bad
maybe
some be copy yeah matiase
and that's one be ko
no mo
me ndom be ko ko si adom be ko che asema to papa no me ya papa
yo ya
me ya in the sense say enipa na okokoto onim se okwaba o da se eti okono e bia o se o mu ampese bi nsi mechi me ba ma bidi mampese
o ko judge we say mampese se wo anything can happen
bibia beti mesi
anything can happen
but to him no okokoto no onim se say na ekwa akoto
okay
So what you say? Na judgment no makan, but because of mini technical eye didn't know. Me pese me call. So what me adia minimum nim de no me kan ho asem.
Right.
Because me makan say the make kind literature book. So they say e be makan Macbeth. It is hard to so they say and I say the great expectation makan sanity and things fall apart. So they say but lawyers they know the technicalities. It is going to visit him no in the right direction. So they say now and I make us say and no nkyere say ebia judge no the sentence no ebia wrong. Wrong wa enya wo sra na akwa sra no and esesa bibi. They know what to do.
Sir,
they know what to do.
But they insist that you're wrong.
No, you're wrong. Don't come and tell me. I don't need it. I don't need it. Say you're wrong. Political president, you're right. Chatu chikata, you're no. Kwampe Pramo Kwe, Vito Solomon. And there are some NDC for one at that time. W yana you refia some tentem crowd.
Obo kwame preferred.
Who does say yana you refia some tentem? So I say ebia sidao. Opa say be kwa archives na ke yin some NDC for at that time wa. The same thing and
before the table 10 NDC for monhwe am say the table 10.
Where mama ncho sadio we no.
Say emre dani emre we yin kaso.
Debi
NDC omuntina abemu forever.
Yeah, I know.
Yonder you want to me people will suffer sin.
Me pese sade to aso.
Pese sade to aso.
Pese to aso. Kwesi
ye chairman for.
Yes, chairman for na man for who say you are public officer. Who dey say you are not above the law. And now omu chill so yen chill say military regime dey bi. Your children will pass it through the process. Near sentence you. Next time, say your mom ministerial position, and I say, see you are. Uncle, that's right there. My former answer white to muni.
Wouldn't that be witch hunting? We are witch hunting background.
We are paying for the hunting
because that is the fear.
What paying for?
That is the fear.
Where is he? What paying for? What could the public sector do my well who say accountability or me? A home choir na many Prof Samuels enya adwene. So they say, mini nya adwene so a hodmo no ono de be ma ade no e calm down. E na joma ma part 1 no ono so anto aso. It's time we a politician na who take decision na dwene ko akire. Me pesa ade we to aso.
I see.
Say ye we ya for the next 20 years ye man no mo ba akire no. Omo kwadi position a ombeda adwene ho mienu.
Okay. Tino and twaso were arrested until omo maka say the table 10 no. Dog say table no and 10 so a acheche no. Enkoso.
Kwesi say nim say me pacho. Say nim say. Say cry ye ka say ebi mu ye galam say no.
Of course.
It is anko for na ka MPP ba na ka omakoma no atuma na. En ka ojai be bia gu mu so no ko mu kura no mutimi ntina mai mu. So they say,
I see.
Or say you bieja.
Bieja go.
Bieja go muso. The why ye bie. Na buy free so. Bia no omo enhwe no. Na mbra ni.
Okay. But Prof, based on what Doc said, he said, the argument of the MPP is want to meet no any jelly has nothing to do with the law. And yam a dean. A sabin send a waka in the past. Tem the DA or the John Mahaman and a year was a president at the time opposition leader. And nothing on my children. That is why they have a problem. From where you sit, I don't know.
I said American, they are free to think whatever they want.
Yeah.
This is my catch. I say, I send them a tour because you do be out of a fan. Janaman and fan.
That's what I kind of catch a gun for.
Assembling in Anno, and to Toda, I had a wide didn't go on here, sir. So I say, so mind to say, Gana Yomra.
Right.
na your court akese te say the high court the supreme court na se foi
court of appeal
enkufu akusua mra we yɛ de asɛm ato so wa wakɔfo obi a ofi so wonimu mra yɛ de no akɔgyina hɔ yɛ di wasɛm mra no asɛm no ma no wanka hwee yɛ ka asɛm wi a wo se ɔmo de ayi mra no ba de sɛ bi da bra ɔmo nim nyansa bia de o judge na o transem no onim nyansa to the extent say on the party no on the o pronounce judgment sa na apesa okay Kwesi baby hausa odi free you cry ara ho dey say table so 10
I am say table 10 nse table I dey be 10
nti every bia na more power 8 years na NDC for people no no court na ya ni ba ko kra asem awie na ya hunu judgment
mo e bia no mo delay tactics say o mo delay o mo
table no ni anka no yeah na there's a table and we decided not to touch it is that the point I want you see I really wish they are here this morning to answer us say there were the veracity there was some substance in those cases but say the be no mo mpese obi a ho be kwa adwa mu ntino
na mo delay tactics
ti so opuni yeah ha na dwa fie nwotwe
agongo
freezing in the credit card
yeah
I have somebody who is close to the man they say they thought that about top plan no credit to be the top man because you are freezing bibia
I see
when you say no it was a jail of a type
yeah
it was at a T of a type but they now omokache say it was a table they decided not to even shake it okay ministers of double salaries
and double salary minister
obviously now I know say they decided not to turn any table because they knew very well say they would once be in opposition now the uncommonly bias microphone so I'm tempted to believe you say in the 8 years of MPP perhaps some people were also taking double salaries. I'm tempted to believe Akwasi okay Ofusuampofu he was like his case is like wouldn't be one that's a wouldn't be the negative say but no yes why it was almost treason you see what
kidnap easy boss
exactly
that was allegation against him
how many years was that so they decided to keep the table as it is not to touch it let alone shake it so that to you see that you make us say so yeah a voter there's something people do things intentionally to save their own what interest.
Jufi said that the lack of prosecution of former MP NDC appointees under Akufo was deliberate saying on more appointees if NDC returns to power now. Is that what you're suggesting?
The tables will turn. That is exactly what I mean.
I see. So they failed to prosecute NDC appointees on more court successfully because almost say almost babema ebia no monko for akwa and for
because they didn't expect the table to turn and now it has turned.
Okay.
And you say NDC abanoma to me at turning the NDC by better and that is why I support what Doc said. Say it with turning table no. Any radio does it.
And then question turning is
me like you. Wouldn't me say be up. Wouldn't me last time I was we buy NDC buy power first. I defended him at some point because I had a privilege of going to his house. But Madame for be Adam for power, I don't know. And you maybe you couldn't feel. He didn't come on as I said we buy. And one to me knows I'm very tough on him. You know what I say? In fact, I think that was the first time we said that Professor Charles for me. But Madame for no Adam for no close friend, your coffee. And you see, we had fun. And I got documents from the wound to me. From King Mono. I began to understand him. Oh, because I say yes, there were some illegal work that had been done. Now, basically on my idea because I'm so good to train me be so I'm to train for the forest. Yes, before they build and I say see then there's some good purpose to go on. May not name technicalities into all kind, but I said he did that with genuine attempt. So I said, Obi say, Prof, say you try the ending in an answer you be the end there. Near we say, I prospect now go to all there. And then the young government papa. You to go to me, regular measures assassin. So was it, and I can you see that day I realized that the man is genuinely smart in a sense that just say be exploited just for exploiting it. Minimum how massive it is until say flood by it say the global blame what do about them yeah. But seriously, that if when I listen to me and pair from the argument answer on what or can the lawyers and make a and for me, one thing I like about him is he believes so much in the lawyers. They have the technical knowledge to help him. Until the nice on the buyer, Ghana for Bumro. I'm sorry. But the fact of the matter from that evening, I realized that he was relying on expert knowledge. Won't tell them make any. Won't was relying on expert knowledge. Won't me has believed in expert knowledge all this while. In fact, do you know, sir, within a short while, the expert knowledge had denied him any good. Yeah. And that material lawyers and who say, and I know he's thinking. I think that he knows to say, and then this is for say, and this is for Numpu, a mother, and Kofun one part of my mother. I didn't acquire personal, now, okay. Now, can you see, be a no, dear. Say, may your mama and I'm going to be sir. And I said, me and your mama and me influence judges and come here. I see. They want to be there, your man and you know, airtime. To the extent, say, what we trying to say, president say, no opposition say, now you show me. Yeah. I like that. You see, and your man said, no, you know.
But even if so, yes, the rule of law must work. It's John Mahama.
I'm totally with you.
Exactly.
Until I make a choice, say John Mahama. So rule of work here.
Rule of law.
The person who say, I don't think John Mahama and so who say Winjailin. Right. But say Sakonya no Hona say John Mahama and yes, I don't know.
Yes. Really?
Yes. Sakonya no say John Mahama. Bet to me, I
will judges no.
Said the MPP because so far no, from what I'm listening from the MPP no, John Mahama has done that.
Yeah, that's what they're just suggesting.
Why is that's why it's very human.
Really?
Very, very human.
Then the man away. Then where is the law?
I believe it is purely by the law.
Okay, you believe it's purely by the law, right?
But I want to give MPP authorities, the leadership, some substance.
Okay.
From them, no. From them, no. I'm not John Mahama na me adu muntu atum and I'm say society to be there and then John Mahama yes so ya no Matthias because so atemni and near to the extent say John Mahama go far away and who can say baby you say on the bag na ada o say what kind of life is that? That's a John Mahama nya akonya to do betu a wo so ya so above the man found.
I see.
When you medical man no be you know. We had the MPP for you, and last time in the good century. But no, I mean, you say, okay, straight away.
No, he said,
I'm not going to the matters or can say, or stress. If I'm and I think that is what they should begin to look like because from where some of us sit before the judgment, we know that there were some attempts to now seek. As we normally say, home knowledge.
Okay.
So we did talk Mahama attempt the upper church. From where we sit, we say that step started. Started. Mudipe kura wadam for yando imite so keke.
I know keke. Yeah, boy, I don't know keke.
Intimate say obedience say a drew bra so the chopper. Now, to say they are appealing to him as the president, who can give what? They are a pardon.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought it's one smart way to go.
But isn't that unfair to the ordinary Ghanaian? No?
It is.
As ordinary Ghanaian is like a chain. No, nobody will go and say to your mama, say, "Oh man, the pardon." I don't say actually political figure. Yeah, pardon them as any pardon.
It is, but we have done it all along. Pardon, most of the time, ordinary citizens are involved. But
right.
Once that comes to public, I can say, political, in then you very acquired children.
Abugapele.
Unsi ejabe bri me eja o mafam na say the abana ya ade. I expect the government MPP for no to stop abusing people's money. Say politics do will be equal them. I'm say it just ade. That's a genuinely the whole party say if there is opportunity to do that, maybe in December, in Christmas, maybe a fast day, maybe a too short. Then the next December, dear.
In them Kakra, next December, in Jan.
Me to be honest with you.
But that's the law. I mean, that's the law. That's
in America, a law, no. You say the law also lie in the bosom of somebody.
Of the judges.
The judge. The judge could have said, say, not long as 25. We know.
And I'm not
at so to 4 more. But yes, say, maybe be able to 20. I mean, look, despite everything, Untaha was a vibrant young man. In fact, he needed a direction. That man is entrepreneurial. That man is smart in his own way. I think he just lacked leadership. He just lacked and you may be a board of directors. That board of directors, let's say, and I'm going to but one man show. What you go to the table so you no board and could be a no nice idea. No lucky leadership. I think we are only imprisoning a smart chap who had no direction. We need to help him. I plead, say, he needs the nation's help. And he can help this nation.
This is an appeal from Professor Charles. In fact, me check court proceedings on the day of the judgment, and there were some lawyers they were not parties to the case, but some of the commentary Prof raised, they raised it. The judge before I'll be delivered. We are all court now. Your lawyer and quite me pejawinsa case no uchebia. It's me suggesting my judge, and some of the lawyers were suggesting to the judge that want to be a businessman, have a lot of businesses. It's judgment but they be man. Almost and on first side in mind. Don't for my judgment. Maybe so can say or your family man or where or wamba. It's a judge in na on consider. These were some of the appealer lawyers on case no, they are not a party to the case. We are just ordinary lawyers. We are different cases appeal to the judge on the day. But the judge never try to cut out than then I'll make it be another. Say emfa. But machimo say offensive biano. The one association down. This mining offense now won't to me according to the judge and why and one association 15 to 25 years. Nanko which I'm 15 and a year 20 and man. See the so and they can't budget review but say economy to heavy. Na doka ye back on so Prof ordinary Ghanaian on your ordinary Ghanaian. Prof we are ordinary Ghanaian economy we bottom no na John because the NPP is saying that and this by you've not done anything to transform the economy. In fact, a normal and cost because Sika or be ye ejumano. Omuni and in fact their revenue mobilization targets come caso or mobenyan kwano. A soccer acting and buying a war break for you. Has there been any transformation within the economy? Just two minutes.
Seriously, transformation there. I've not seen any aggressive transformation. Yeah, economy. To tell you also is that there has been some stability.
Okay.
I mean, Nipa she can be mechanical, but Nipa she can also team embrace.
Okay. Usika Sudi.
Yeah, and no Nasika Sudi read Akwesi. And your politician and Mammy Sika Sudi and Asa and then and Yansafu to for a cattle coat according to your size.
Abane says son Abane. Yes, Abane is cutting their coat according to your size. You need
to do that, you know. But if you ask me for any transformation, I can say we are Abe Bras or my bra bon assistant to a certain level. Me call baby, the American say common name because not common name.
Right.
And now they say, and you may go and say, I know I should be able to tell them, say, they want them to say, bit with them because that they should create the enabling environment for the ordinary person to move. Maybe you say, I might say, I might be a move here because you're coming from be because you're close to the
right.
I don't think that until they are able to resurrect those about 33 of them or I don't expect them to do anything new. And my fears have been confirmed. I go see. They are not anchor obi on me and bit my boy cry and they maybe to say there and go now it has become an albatross on us. In fact, I know I'm say ura could you so can say Oma here said in confirm to call Burkina with because just said
I don't know minister say yeah he admits amanfobi but give or take just about 20%, you know. There's an 80% success and 80%
there's no success.
80%. Can you be student number 80%? That's an A.
Because I don't. Yeah, because we don't see anything. In fact, the few people that have been successful is the Bono area where people are complaining. But that tells you that a rural project, you know,
so you think it has failed?
In fact,
policy that
okay. Now, Ghana, your problem is the youth will get a job.
Yeah.
Somebody sensitizing them said they should have gone to farming. Nobody did.
Okay.
I believe so much in this agric minister say a baby and no opposition. In fact, in the vetting, I thought he was going to create an environment. As I say, I prepare BBR was so and can use look will be itching to go and farm near that day. You have not put anything in place to do that.
I see.
So I can see seriously, if you ask me, I can confirm stability. But beside that,
there hasn't been any economic transformation.
I can't see anything. And that is why they've not been able to get much revenue. Because it is only when people go out there, begin to work, that you can take something from them. And it is you and American until you create the avenue for people to work.
Prof. Medasi, it's a member economist and so on and now in Clatter no Hisham Niadi. Doc, a man in a year.
Kwesi.
Was a Kobo be saying 1 billion. What if you are me from 9 weeks in a Kobo be saying 1 billion.
Yeah, any
$1 billion.
Kwesi say NDC buy no. And man deal with the physical discipline. Nka say nka pan no nke beto pan no be 100 Ghana cedis.
I see.
So what you say?
It
in a way, me from my lens ne eshemino, they have done something.
But people are not
except
buying.
That listen,
before you complain, people are not buying. Sika ni krum, that's the concern. That's the complaint.
Sika no a any krum ni physical discipline na kofa ni nyina ba. Kwesi say oye aban na oba. Na say living who fie. We dey yen fa ye fie mu household. Because economics started from household.
Yeah.
So just say o household no. Ebia we income 10,000 a month. So just say will you spend more than 10,000 and still wabusuano ebejina so? It can happen.
But again, since I mean our expenditure exceeds our revenue.
It is
not the first time.
That is our problem.
So there's a deficit in our budget.
Dr. Baumia eka say obes digitalization no. Na manage ho no. So just say. Na manage ho in the sense say digitalization na me if you are my register me fee, what register fee, what to plot, your register plot no. So they say, it is a mess in a best word you ma. So they say, ye himself, and the mess is be 5,000. Egu, Mampontain, Omuye Juma. So they say, how much do they earn? So they say, based on your Ghana card, no. What they say, you bet to me, I expand it, I'm a woman, Pia Bibi Kakra, and their support. But I say, no, old revenue, no. So I say, Yania, you tear tax, and especially government workers, now you tear source, no. Any, buying and selling for you. So they say,
but it's up to that buying to create innovative ways of being because at the first time, no catch say, oh, baby, I'm an acostrodia. That's what he told us. It's 1.5 years down there, and that's what you mean being more. I mean,
question.
What are your economics?
That will be a question.
Me too.
Make us in the back.
Me too.
So they say, then you jump in with another question. No. That be ASA mean to me flow.
Dog flow, mommy.
What you say?
Flow, mommy.
Any part about wakati expenditure. So they say, and now economy no is stable. So economy no is stable. There should be a growth,
right?
And growth, you know, a intentional growth. Every other prof can agri ministry. So they say biani yefwa, grobi yesi say one for me. Now man prof was what do. So they say biani boy yefo. The agri ministry, what are they doing? So they say, Omu budget I did for the last 6 months. They should come out and tell us. And the omu budget it's up to the finance minister. Say ministries no this kama omu no. What they say, or charge you omu. It do here no na do buy what evaluation and one minister.
Monetary evaluation minister.
So they say,
the late Akoto say. Yeah.
So they say, it is also what do stability there. There should be growth.
Okay.
Now the growth is not coming. That is the question we need to ask. And now what do you excuse about say? The revenue, falling short. And now he's going for loan, which is a typical underdeveloped countries characteristic.
Strategy.
And just strategy. So and just strategy. We fall on borrowing more than creating revenue for ourselves.
To buy or catch us or be creating innovative way to generate more revenue. Oh yes,
and I'm say
what I was making to you.
Why na anye ye
why but anye ye
in the revenue target in so aba for no.
I see.
So they say why anye ye enti man yes say wonye.
I see.
So wanya ekaya de na ehu se so ate. It means that the tools no we you know and you reliable.
Mate.
And you reliable this or the media budget bar. On my reliable I think this well you know the name of the buyer no Professor Bonkin. I can once him
Bopping, yeah.
Bopping, I can once him say what I say and you sharp to generate revenue.
Okay.
What ye went here?
It's no but anye. Okay. Ebusha maybe a full line send the amount for you as a Ghanaian economy the cost the Marco Yanas and Koye. ABC general stabilize dollar buffer. ABC well things are okay there, but I'm from party because there's no money in the system. For you, then I become found to pay. Maybe a full line now. True World Healthcare products and they can afford True World Vision capsules amount when you glaucoma see when you saw or glaucoma and I say or cataracta when I call you saw True World Vision capsules in the be. More prostate for her and oya bema ojunso number you inflow no enkoya use no be more active core cleanse and who we dey name na kama edem mouth why bloated that onoma ebeboa lady fortis and man am confeature enkoyi no we use no be ebeboa oko kewa abushan for the men's lancer chems and market kwanya okeo be bia to ho but ashtown obenya colina keba and than farmer be bia to na obeduma a bandy chemist name, Benny's chemist name, promise herbal, or a yasa here, I'll be ato. From on a pay on 0595 582 628, 0595 582 628, and our 0558 724 302, 0558 724 302. Mammy phone lines about the pay now join the conversation with the thought this morning. Within Kwesi Parker Wilson, the car won't to me as His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia statement of apology. So or their chair a brand channel and the economy no. Where do you stand? Let me open the phone lines for you now join the conversation. No. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Baka. Oh, Namichira no pay what?
Amen. Oh, amen.
And now, Catcher, I've been for me, you know, say, me to one more papa. Now, I'm here, woman, Mr. Rebra, they say, on some fat and see a bomb and come on, you know, you the effort is a woman,
right.
Share me power chawo. Me papa Bawumia, Krata or the Babon. My dream, Kone say, Onima, and Kawanfa Krata na Mabontin.
Me too.
If you say indirectly, you know, where you approach for Nama, police service, you know, where you are Mama.
I see.
Oh, a one mediator or who say, Numeri forest are semono, and woman who say a politica. Yatu a berry. Well, lose 2024. What by your free abang? That's a January. What for bank at the key? Pussy or Atisa and Musican, Yako. So would they call ye idea why and also a politica?
Come on, one fact,
your man,
Matty, yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
But you're friends and I'm free. Okay, who's it you?
Dear, yeah, can say dear, Dr. Bawumia, Yamishano. Because if we are shut here, Temono, my family, you know, you didn't come up from Temono, what Bemu, so you or you broke over your dear, you know, who's in here, who's to the Nibia, and one for you, dear. And yet now, what they say, dear, your mamma, yeah, will be a cafe, you know, and I feel by you anymore. Obeying my way. Come on, mostly traffic. Once the traffic power was any room because of one more, your mother, and catch there. Or say, the president here, a good father, a Cham Mafia. May your children and go to the
okay, Matty, the dog. Yeah, to one more fight and a dog catch him now, mystery. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kaka.
Me budget for buy me.
Opoman.
Okay, Opoman, it's your win back. It's
yeah, Kaka.
It's you.
It will be. If I say, Prof, my one catcher is on my who bears you now. Obey us, your just obey you so in
my prof.
Mutromo M1. It's a one hand, what's the afternoon? The other hand also says the German, it's a young Yatina afternoon. Yentina, yes, on my who bears you now. Mutromo M1, Yatu to me, and Yaja Obusi. Man and Macatana, I am a Yasem 20 years anyway, the other hand is no.
Oh, Benjamin Janazo. Chafra. Too bad. Yentwaso. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Paper joy force and everything.
If every has been fulfilled.
Okay, it's you.
In paying for night on a more castapa. A more castapa, trepasse. Say, ye gonna phobi musa. You say, ye. A ye pa, Chavo said, I could be a bien and no person did pay mapping. I could be a bien and no. As many class or catch up in Mumpo, no, I can't see a young musa. Come on, Saturn, did you know at the platform?
Mate.
A bema yanso ye enkwalana omo be chire so be da bi o mikasa tie panyima emlani ni begi.
Okay.
Enti no e wo se me hwa me kasa no eyie.
Mate. Medasi adope. Medasi. One well made. Yentwaso. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Paka.
Yes, sir, but you want to kasa no pay.
But your friend guy because free this man.
Yetiwa. Peja onde kakama ya why na yentiwi.
Yo, me bacho am say untumi asem no. And then I'm going to send me Kaka.
Those which me maybe I have banana visa. Anka said a number in Bonokan. Anka padding which me. Na omunyam register okay which me. Oba one thing with me be a juma. After the pabet 1,000. Aside unyumana one. Na juma no so baby no. Then take you 2 years and 3 years for the juma. Ajumano 18 kunkosi period of maybe 15 years. Any say you go back to prison. I don't know ebe boa mama Bruno ere. That's how they know kwakotum kwakwa. Na because whisker akwa no whisker ho.
Oh, scary o.
Whisker nkasa. Aha, you know, also mutimi yesa nyoma na oba out. Sebe obetimi ere afani pa ewe no. The old na kwatum kwakwa man kana say here masa. Eno de mfakwa.
Medasi. Obi are the problem. Yeah, hello. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Me pacho your first and everything.
Me pacho within the Adjoa, me kasasi wasabe choir. I'm in Central.
Great. Adjoa yeti ono pay.
Me pacho ano pray the boko. Want to me case no na me kakakra. Nankanye me sense sisi ane koso no. Enkaye pa. Because MPP time no more who can say. Almost NDC for no. The no one can do woman kakra. Almost at a special prosecutors at the other. Almost engineer near some bakokra, Pobia, and Court and court prison. Engineer Mahamayano. And you say, almost too much, but go back. No one can I woman. Then coffee 1 or 2 be or one, and Casta won't mean your quail in a factory. And Kayson Komuyasa. Now, Sanam say, Omo MPP form, who be NDC form, who be when people deny as a Catatu Wato. Is it when on fun to a move for pa?
Mate.
The Radia Dom, not yet the power more, almost in your homework.
Mate, Medasi, but problem is a very interesting point. Yeah, in the America. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pacho first and everything.
Pacho me de kojumen sam kasatu pebukru.
Okay, but you it's on pay.
Paka me chia Ghana station beautiful design spring na. Chia no tie for so.
Right.
We dey na kasa untimi asam na kakala. Paka e dey percent of Ghana company o munye sa di visa. Na politicians no mfanya additional. MPP nebebo NDC nebego obi nye bibi se nya ponti no so se ene se ebetumi aboa ebema ahoto abomanu tikadie basabasa no eso bete
right
na se MPP for ye former vice president asemo o ka se on suma obi ase on kwati
I want small yeah
Bua, Oma Mubua, and Kurano Montana say, MPP by your Besham Lasse in Chaba with school. The school among Kana Basa, Anama, school of no air rock.
Mate. Me fight is about 2 more calls now for your up and down pay. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Paka.
About your first and everything.
Yeah, your family might to make a free to Kakwa.
Okay, it's on a peminia.
Okay. Yeah, the year can say, Omokasa Mano, economy engineer. But economy engineer who, it says, economy engineer, Dokua near Tono, a Kufado time, 5 CD, no, and they turn 10 CD. And Naman told that time, China 25 CD, 10 CD. It's then a chess economy engine. I give you one day a ton of Kufa the time, and then at Swati. And when so costo, what's the dollar I call for? Dollar call for no, never impact Ben a bag and local economy.
Mate.
Bia, you will be a costro. And it's you and one idea no more catana because I have foreign product in Intino and a coffin
and a buffum.
But I did where you're gonna Nankatano, Bia costro.
Matia.
And if you catch on with a mano and when
let me pick the last call this morning after you wrap up. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning. Oh.
Yes, madam. Your first and everything.
Me pastor me the auntie akura me free bogoso.
Yo, auntie akwa ba yetio.
Me pastor untumi asem na mpese mba so kakra.
Fire.
Njina mo fidie so aka entity for say. Me ka se me NDC for pa, me NDC ni pa.
Okay.
But me ka se entity for say. Anya omoni Yesu ne bo ade. Enti sa ayemoye no. Omunjai. So omu ba power. Ehumobro. And yes, this is for so money, but omu ba omu jini. Mimi who say MPP 4 years to support the sense say. Omu so omu mi enu nyina no. Omu mi enu nyina djuma ba ko no mo ye. Adeti no beka me yanko akotu. Asa na brabo, asa na busua, aye ye just ni nim say menka. Eti me person jina kreta we so ka kire MPP 4 sel. So nyakopon hu omu mobo. No tie omu so frɛ no mu ba ba mu a. Said the issue ye no. Sa na
ya so be ye. And that's how Prof put it.
Nemo mo fire match am wutu ni onyame na somewhere ene na. Na won kan dey na kuma na pi kuro no be kuro mo be ko no onyankopon te so ma no. No mafie no be na busia.
Mate. But that's it now. And Professor Charles Mafo says it excellently. And I'm leaving this show this morning with Asamno Kain. Very profound. Sir, is it the case that NPP, about no more so, no prosecute omo? They knew very well, say omo prosecute omo to the end, omo bedem, and no man yet. In order to protect omo so omo in the event, he said this ba be mo na. In the end, this ba omo ba yes na esu omo. And no things omo so ba biem dia, and then no mercy for the cripple as we say. The table ne turn dia, and the wow ye boni bia so no. Edo betum. And interestingly, for the lawyers will tell you that Oko court na judge ne catch say you are discharged. What's the no? In can be ye. Say judge ne catch say Paka, you are discharged. Just say what's the no? In future, it's me sign through. But the judge ne catch say acquitted and discharged there. Just say no. You can't prosecute that person again on the matter. There's a principle called double jeopardy. It's in the double jeopardy law, and no enye juma. It's some cases now, and this is for London prosecutor. Now we're on the grounds of discharge. Acquitted the BNM. If you are interested, you can recall the case because it is a matter of discharge and not acquitted. They say I just charge you. As I'm came we.
Say no nkoma basis. Yeah, giving sentiment for quitted then koka ho.
I don't say no or the count of the account. Or the count of the account. No one find count the end there. Any later day, said 10 years so 20 years so whatever years. Yes, say crime does not expire. Oh yeah, bonia and come. I did obey the bond 20 years ago. Sunday, it's established with this album and there, it's better. It's decided here. Solo also attached a part. No, I send you a message here. Yeah, cover insults. And also part the country repealed its criminal libel law in 2001, section 207 and 208 of the Criminal and Other Offences Act remain active. Okay, so actually, insult and offensive talk in the criminal code remain active. All right, not offensive arguments against the political party leaders only, but also against your fellow person. That is true. Would you be a tema? And the point is that Yankas is not active, it's active, but the person must go and report. Go and report here, be intimacy. But in the case of Baumiano, the argument from Impenifomian said because the vice president, Unisa Tumino, say, Obekacha police for say, Omunijai. Yeah, the basic hall. Doc, you call Ofana with a member for Son of Yapia.
Kwesi, dear Debbie, I make and say, Ghana, your money, of my beer, so a chichra, Nemra, on. Who opposition are running it. Who are Bemoa, Emrani,
you are right.
Medagana for us,
Mr. Medasa, the pay. Prof.
We are in a period of transition.
Yeah.
Professor Christian Ejare, on our currently provost of health sciences. Namia Dumona next vice chancellor from 1st August.
Right.
Now, 31st July, came to Nonkono, near Shashi, or Pimsoti, the chancellor of the university, Professor Jare AC Akuna University. Momejai. Professor Jari matter this in Kasepa. Right. To matter this for Muncho Muni Ebe, Mama Bon Chidom, no more bompai Papa Mano. Papa no Nipa, Media say with the support of the university community, though. Said the university in Apijana Bedroom, Obipijana Conkai, okay, support. Exactly. We hear all the support of the university community. Jamia Duma, in fact, 31st and next week Friday, you know, Obibia or China work exactly. To Obibia Momodian said, you know, I be call a Ken Westerner, I could support the investiture of the new VC. Okay. Yapon ebusan for yapro so bi nkomo we de wa hene nyame ya domachina ye be san ba beto so de do de na na sometime otu champon any sports school no mo de o mato so nyame ya domachina da foforo bi de Kwesi do no pamini minu Kwesi Parker Wilson who was from my guest this morning has been Professor Charles Ofosumafo with a lot of pain I say outgoing Provost, College of Humanities and Social Science. If I started first, now he ends his official position as the provost. Then someone takes over from him. And Dr. Egbimpong, political and economic policy analyst. I say I teach in the young course. When the bonum quite a but so the bonum quite a so why yet channel? Yes, it here. Pay, and come on, your no, make of it what you will whilst you go on your daily activities. First